Where are the people that said Donald Trump was coming for our natural resources? Is the natural resources fighting for us now? We are not even talking about a fight, even before the insecurity issues came. Sources. So how are we not going to agree with Peter Obi that Nigeria is cost? Because this is looking like a cost state. There's been yet again another abduction in Kwara State. Um, this is happening shortly after the 38 people that were kidnapped in Christ Apostolic Church were released. And according to sources online, that Thanksgiving service was actually meant to thank God for the 11 or 12 people that were kidnapped before then that were released. So upon their release, they went to church to do a Thanksgiving. And on the day of the Thanksgiving, what happened? 38 more people were carried, some persons were killed in action. So now we heard that 2 days ago or so, the 38 people were released. The funny thing about that release is that nobody was arrested, no bandit was arrested, there was no news of a gunfight, there was nothing, nobody was caught, they were just released. And a lot of Nigerians have been asking, how were they released? How do people get released just like that? And it's the president that on his own came and said these people are released. Now again, 11 people are carried just between last night and this morning from the same local government in Kwara State. And it begs the question, if the other 12 people that were released, 11 or 12 that the church members were celebrating before 38 were carried, and now they've not recovered from the joy of the 28 that were released, 11 more have been carried. Is it that there's something worth carrying these people that is making these people to actually carry these people again? Because this is like a third time in just one local government. I wonder how one local government have turned to like their playground. Are there no security personnel there? What is the government supposed to do? See, if they explain Nigeria to you and you understand it, then you need a rehab, like you need help mentally, because everything is confusing. See, now these days I'm even scared to open YouTube, Facebook. I'm scared of opening any social media platform because it is almost as if you're expecting to hear one bad news or the other, and they're going to new territories. And among these persons that were kidnapped just last night, between last night and this morning again, is a pregnant woman, children of 5, 6, 7 years, children, pregnant women. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. And what is the government doing? Nobody knows, because just last week, people were carried from there. Just 2 days ago, they say they were released. Now they have come to carry more people, pregnant women, children. So nowhere is safe. It's not even just about men again. Now there are children, there are pregnant women that are feeling this thing. Times with. Where are the people that said Donald Trump was coming for our natural resources? Is the natural resources fighting for us now? We are not even talking about a fight. Even before the insecurity issues came, what is the quality of life of an average Nigerian? Because we have a lot of resources in Nigeria, but we keep hearing of crude oil. Crude oil is only crude oil we know, but there are so many other natural resources that these people have hijacked. The other time, Oshomale was saying that military, ex-military personnel and senior military officers, that they bring some people to come and mine gold, and the gold is going out in billions of dollars every year. By the word of what Adam Soshomale said in that video, in 5 years, we should be able to pay back every loan we are owing in Nigeria from just gold. We're not talking of the other things. And then people are like, how about our natural resources? Trump is coming for our natural resources. Is the natural resources fighting for us now? No be person wey get life they get wetin to do with natural resources. So how are we not going to agree with Peter Obi that Nigeria is cost? Because this is looking like a cost state. It is looking like it. In a tweet yesterday, look at what he said. He said, is Nigeria a cost, or are we the cause? Like, the past 10 days in Nigeria have witnessed unprecedented negative news, a level of chaos, insecurity, and institutional decay that should trouble the conscience of all the leaders. Which leaders? The same leader, the overall leader that is coming to tell us that he's depressed. I mean, if you go through everything here, say, it's here, I outlined them under maybe 8 or 9 headings, but I can tell you from this is outline that I read. See, whatever is making it to the news is maybe 1/30th or 100th of what is happening. Not every of the insecurity, not every of the banditry issue makes it to the news. Only very few makes it to the news. There are so many happening on the ground that nobody hears about. Now they said the past 10 days, okay, I've read that part. Say our country is now going through troubling times, not by fate, but by our collective leadership failures that allows insecurity, lawlessness, and institutional decay to thrive. Early days, each day confronts us with a new tragedy and a new reminder that our beloved country is drifting amid a clear absence of competent, compassionate, responsive, and responsible leaders. He said every new day gives us a new tragedy. Each day confronts us with a new tragedy. We have all watched a nation blessed with people of strength and resilience drift into avoidable disorder. We should be asking ourselves, are we caused or are we the cause? We have a lot of human quality in Nigeria. You see, when they say brain drain, what's happening? All our experts are going out there. Why? Because even when we are here, they don't pay them well. They don't pay us well. The lecturers are leaving, the doctors are leaving, the nurses are leaving. People are relocating every day. Why? Because apart from the insecurity challenge itself, when they decide to work, they are not rewarded for their work. He now goes to say the past 10 days in Nigeria, he's now outlining now. Number one, on the 11th of November 2025, six senior directors from the Ministry of Defense were kidnapped along the Kogi axis, reminding us that even those tasked with securing our nation are no longer safe. Ministry of Defense people. They are the ones who are supposed to protect us, so they are carrying them. Number two, 15th of November 2025, a senior military officer, a brigadier general, was brutally executed, a grave signal of the danger engulfing both civilians and security personnel. Number three, 16th of November 2025, 64 civilians, including women and children, were abducted in Zamfara, with innocent lives also lost in the attack. We didn't hear this one in the news. In fact, all these three, we did not hear them in the news. Or at least I'm sure they did not make as much waves as the other ones. And I'm looking outside by here, it's because nowhere is safe. Number four, 17th of November 2025, 25 schoolgirls, young children with dreams and innocence were abducted in Kebbi and their vice principal was killed, adding to the heartbreaking list of attacks in our nation's future. Number five, 18th of November 2025, worshippers praying peacefully in a church in Kwara were violently disrupted with some killed and 38 abducted. A place of worship meant to be a sanctuary became a scene of fear. 18th of November 2025, a disturbing crisis unfolded at the PDP Wadata Plaza. That fight they had that is viral, that they were telling people, come out, you collect your own slap. Wadata Plaza, instead of de escalation elements within the security agents, Instead of de-escalation, elements within the security agencies worsened the situation and further instigated it rather than focusing on protecting citizens. The government watched with amusement, encouraging the destruction of political parties and weakening of our democracy. Police were joining them to fight. Hmm. Hey God. Number seven, 18th of November, the same day that that fight happened. You can see that 18th have like three things under it now. During the All Nigeria Judges Conference, judges who should embody neutrality and integrity were seen standing as the APC partisans, as the APC partisan song "On Your Mandate We Shall Stand" played ahead of the president's address. This troubling moment further eroded public trust in institutions expected to protect the rule of law. So, military people kidnapped. It means the defense is a problem now. What are the arms of government? The executive, the judiciary, and the what now? I know the executive have told us he's depressed. The judiciary is now singing "On Your Mandate We Shall Stand." Pardon me if I don't know the third one. I am a science student, but I know there are three arms of government. Number eight, 19th of November, a day after that fight and after all of this ones, Soldiers heading to rescue the Kebbi State abducted schoolgirls were ambushed, showing once again how under-supported our security forces are being. Imagine they ambush people that are going to rescue people. See how bad it is. Number nine, Nigerians awoke to the devastating news that over 300 school children and 12 teachers were abducted from a Catholic school in Niger State. 10. On the 22nd of November, it's like every day. On some days, 3 4 things are happening. On the 21st, Nigerians awoke to a devastating news that over 300 students, okay, in Niger State. Number 10, on the 22nd, bandits opened fire on farmers in Kaduna, killing one of them. We didn't hear this one in the news. It didn't make waves as much as the other ones. On the 23rd of November, terrorists ambush gunned down 5 police officers, injured 2 in Sabunsara, Darazo local government area, Bauchi State. That is November 23rd, 2025. And just as I was speaking about this, I received yet another devastating report about the abduction of 13 female farmers in Askira Ubal local government area of Borno State today by suspected Boko Haram stroke ISWAP terrorists. No serious nation survives on excuses, indifference, or absentee leadership. What we are witnessing is not inevitable. It is a direct consequence of we the leaders not valuing human life. Nigeria is bleeding because those elected to protect the nation have chosen comfort over courage, politics over people, and power over purpose. We, the leaders, must remember that governance is not a title, it is a duty to protect every child, every community, every citizen. We need competence, compassion, and a government that shows up when it matters the most. To every Nigerian shaking in these past 10 days, my heart is with you. You deserve safety. You deserve peace. You deserve a government that values our lives and above politics. Nigeria must rise again. A new Nigeria is possible. When he wrote this yesterday, he didn't know that yet again, on the same day this tweet was going up, that they were on their way to do another attack in Kwara State, the same place that back to back they've gone 3 times. Now, it is a clear case that what we have seen so far and what we have heard on the news so far is like 1/100 of what is happening all over Nigeria right now, which is a clear indication we are surrounded. The ones that have happened in my location here have never made it to the news, and I can tell you they are very numerous. It has never really made it to the news. One life is important. See, it is just it brings us to a point where we are speechless as Nigerians. We don't even know what to say. Whenever we set the camera, we don't know what to say. Whenever the new one happens, the zeal to do a video is no longer there because it's the same thing we keep saying: leadership failure. Our military guys are one among the best in the world. If they are better equipped and they are given the opportunity and they are given the right orders, is it not our military they were sending from here to go and do peacekeeping in other countries? Yes, I was small when some of those happened, but when I grew up, I heard of it. And our country is like this. So, and people are still saying it's a sovereign country. Is this what sovereignty means? And people are still saying Donald Trump should not come. He's coming for our natural resources. What natural resources are you talking about? And people are still saying we don't need help. We need help. There is no way we can interpret this thing more. We need help. It's high time we drop our pride. In fact, they say if it comes, everything will scatter. Let it scatter. It has already scattered. At least more lives to be saved. Because Christmas is coming. I pity for those who want to travel by road. Me, I go nowhere. I'm going nowhere. I pity those who want to travel on the road because these guys are on a rampage. They're on social media. They are everywhere. They have accounts. Nigeria, is this a cost situation? I don't blame Peter Obi. I myself have thought in that line before.